Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. Another typically windy day in Kansas. So I'm down by the river here, in between my travels. Stopped down here to do a little shooting and pick around and see what might have washed up here and there. I'm enjoying a Savinelli 606 and some Lane HGL that was recently sent my way. It's a great pipe, and this is all I've smoked in it. Probably about maybe 20 bowls full. Trying to keep it from getting hot here, which it doesn't. But it will in the wind. Anyway, this is a spot I've been coming to since I was, forever, since I was a little kid. And there used to be a bridge here, and this area is still known by the name of that bridge, even though it hasn't been here, I think, since before I was born. I believe there was also a trading post nearby here, way back when. But it's a good spot to stop and shoot, and a lot of people do that. It's a good spot to fish too when the water's up. It's pretty low now. I'm picking around here on the bank. Like usual, when I'm in the sticks, anywhere in the Midwest, the bulk of the spent brass that I find, or steel in this case, is 7.62 by 54 or 7.62 by 39. And I find it interesting that the freedom-loving folks of the Midwest and probably other parts of America have armed themselves with former communist and Soviet weapons. The weapons once used to enforce communism are now in the hands of the lower class. Is that the word I want to use? I count myself among them, so I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, middle class and lower, we'll say that. Most people that have very much money at this point are armed up with ARs. So, middle class and lower folks in the sticks, probably all over America, are armed with former Soviet weapons. That's sort of comical if you think about it. Anyway, this is a pretty common place for people to come and shoot. The banks here are quite high, and it's in a low area to begin with, River Valley. So it's a pretty safe place to shoot. You don't have to worry about sending bullets off into the unknown, which you should never do. Always be aware of your target and what's beyond it, right? So what I like to do here is throw pieces of, smaller driftwood into the water and shoot it as it goes by. It's good exercise for accuracy. I've been hunting squirrel quite a bit. Their heads are about that big. So squirrel hunting and shooting pieces of smaller driftwood floating down the river, excellent exercises for accuracy. However, my pieces of driftwood have floated over to that eddy in that far bank over there, and they're just kind of hanging out. So another thing is, you should really not shoot, especially 22s, at water at an angle. It can actually ricochet up, but I've tested it out here, shooting over close to the far bank. If it does ricochet, it goes only a few foot up and it's right into the bank, so there's no risk there. Before anyone gets too excited about me throwing more lead in this river, consider this. This area was... This area and the area that flows into it had lead mines for years, zinc smelters for years, various other heavy metals, oil refineries, and agricultural runoff. This river is not clean, but in respect to that, I'm actually shooting full copper bullets, CCI full copper bullets. I'm testing them out. They're a pretty light bullet. They move pretty fast, but they lose energy quick. What I've found is that much past 50 yards, they don't pack much punch at all, and I wouldn't hunt with them past that distance. A heavier bullet keeps its energy a lot further out than a lighter one does. It's also interesting, these full copper bullets, supposedly non-toxic, no lead. When copper oxidizes, what forms on it is called verdigris, which is a blue-green oxidation coating. And this river is the verdigris river, the blue-green river. So copper bullets in the blue-green river might add to the color, I don't know. Anyway, it's all for a little bit of fun. I don't know what you'll be able to see here. All right. So at this distance, there's no noticeable decline in velocity. That's about 30 yards, 25, 30 yards. And plenty accurate enough. I don't know if you can see those pieces of driftwood I was shooting at. Let's see here. Right in there and over there. Probably can't see them. Anyway, single shot Savage Rascal. This is my preferred hunting tool. It's as I said, a single shot rifle. So I added this piece of hockey puck on there that I drilled some holes in to hold rounds, an external magazine, so to speak. That's pretty much how it works. I just push them into the holes and turn it upside down. They stay in there solid. And as I want to load the gun, I just pull it up, drop it in, put it on safe. That's pretty much what I'm up to today. I don't know, some of you might know this. I doubt it. My original YouTube channel was a shooting channel. And I think I only had a few videos up, and I pulled it down because it was going to be far too expensive for me to keep it up. Back when I started it, there was problems with ammo availability. Now don't worry, I'm not going to turn this into a shooting channel. I'm sure some people would be happy with that. But you know, some of the stuff I present on this channel is just what I do day to day, the good stuff. And this is something I enjoy doing. I don't get a chance to do it very often. But it's fun. And I'm developing skill, which is what I like to do. And I get a chance to look around. There's all kinds of interesting stuff here. Let me show you around a little bit. All right, folks. Take care. Go outside.